That was me. 3 years of my life. I spent 3 years trying to figure out how to get paid for posting clips. 3 years of begging for campaigns. 3 years of chasing influencers in their DMs while never getting a response. 3 years of generating hundreds of millions of views for the likes of Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzhi and Luke Belmar, watching them get rich off my work while I was scraping by with affiliate commissions. This platform lets you earn from day one of posting clips. And if it existed when I first started, I wouldn't be sitting here with $132,000 in cash. On the contrary, I'd be sitting here with over $500,000 in cash collected. There's an 18-year-old from a small town in Canada who went from zero to over $10,000 a month in his first 2 months on this platform. There's a guy who made $21,000 in his first 30 days. There's someone that made over $4,000 from a 20-second video he literally made in a couple of minutes. And I'm about to show you exactly how they did it. Here's how clipping used to work, and I need you to understand it because most people are still stuck in this trap without even realizing it. So I generated over 150 million views for Andrew Tate, and guess how much I got paid for all of those views? Nothing. $0, 0 cents, zero respect for the work that I've done for his brand. The only way that I made money is when someone clicked the link on my profile and bought Andrew Tate's course. That made me $11.99 per sale. My 150 million views was worth $11.99 to the system. Let me break down some quick maths because I wish someone had done it for me at the time. 150 million views. Add $2 per 1,000 views, which is the bare minimum in the clipping industry. That makes it $300,000 in profit. I left $290,000 on the table simply because there was no platform at the time that wasn't paying me for the views that I generated. I had to pray someone would click the link on my profile and buy a course. That's not a business model. That's just begging with some extra steps. But I didn't learn. Not yet. After 6 months of working for Tate and making pennies, I joined Luke Belmar's clipping team. He actually started paying me for views. Finally, someone that understood that attention actually has value. In my best month, I made about $11,000 all from my phone. I finally thought I had it figured out. I turned them into a meme, Johnny Walker video. You've probably seen that one. Yeah, they kicked me out for it. Then I joined Iman Gadzhi's clipping team, generated hundreds of millions of views every single month that I was there. Same story. Didn't get paid for views, income that came and went, campaigns that came and disappeared, always waiting for someone else to decide whether I'm gonna make money that month or not. So I generated over $132,000 and over 400 million views from clipping alone in the past few years. Do the math yourself. I should be sitting on $800,000 in cash collected. The system stole $680,000 from me. That's not an exaggeration, that's just simple maths. And here's what actually makes my blood boil. While I was grinding away, slaving away, making clips that barely made me any money, I was seeing people on YouTube selling courses on clipping for $997. People that have never even touched an editing software in their lives. These guys made more money teaching the exact skill while I was doing it slaving away. They told me to DM influencers, do free work, offer free samples. They told me to provide a lot of value to these people and eventually maybe they'd pay me. Just send 100 DMs a day, bro. It's just a numbers game, bro. You know what that is? That's a recipe for begging. They tried turning me into a professional beggar while charging me $1,000 for it. But what about the platforms? TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. What do they actually pay you? TikTok pays you 10 cents per 1,000 views. But that's maybe if you're lucky and TikTok doesn't feel sassy and pays you nothing. YouTube Shorts, 20 cents per 1,000 views if you're lucky to even get monetized. And Instagram pays you nothing. You could get 1 million views on all these platforms and maybe make $100 from those videos. Don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you all of this just to complain. I'm telling you this because everything I just described, begging for campaigns, chasing influencers, praying that someone would buy a course, all of that is over. There's a new way that changes everything about the clipping industry. It's called content rewards. Over 200,000 clippers live on this platform, and the concept is so stupidly simple that you're gonna be mad that you didn't know sooner about this. Streamers, creators, movie studios, gaming companies, record labels, massive brands with massive budgets, they all want one thing. They want clips of their content going viral on social media. They want eyeballs, they want attention on their brands. And they're willing to pay for it. So you basically take their content, post 30-second clips of it on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and you get paid for every 1,000 views that you generate. This is called the CPMs. That's how much you make per 1,000 views. It ranges between $1 to $4 depending on the campaign that you choose. Some campaigns go even higher. I've even seen campaigns paying you $7 to $10 per 1,000 views. That's long form YouTube money for 30-second clips. Let me put that in perspective for you. TikTok's monetization program, 10 cents per 1,000 views. YouTube's monetization program, 20 cents per 1,000 views. Content rewards, up to $10 per 1,000 views. That is not a small difference. That is 10 to 100 times more for the same exact work. And here's the part that would have changed my life 3 years ago. You don't need to be monetized on any platform to make money. You don't need 10,000 followers. You don't even need 1,000 followers. You don't need to wait months for any approvals. You don't need anyone. You sign up, you pick a campaign, and you get paid from day one. And it's not like a handful of people are making money here. These are hundreds of people making life-changing money, all from the comfort of their phones. And if you're thinking, yeah, but I don't know how to clip content, Content Rewards actually teaches you inside of the platform how to clip content and how to get paid from it from day one. Step-by-step stuff, completely for free, and not done by some random YouTubers. No, actual killers. You've got Jack Cole with over 500,000 followers teaching you how to edit. You've got Vlad. This guy runs faceless channels for a living, has over 3 million subscribers, and makes over $20,000 a month just from doing this. They break down everything. How to spot viral moments, how to cut, how to post, all of it. Don't even need to buy a course anymore or DM a random guru. It's all there inside of Content Rewards education, completely for free and built in. So even if you're starting from zero, you're covered. Let me show you what is happening right now so you understand this isn't just theory. This isn't some guru selling you a dream. This is real money flowing to real people as we speak. Jack Neal, one of the biggest podcast hosts on YouTube, pays you $2 per 1,000 views for every view that you generate on simple podcast clips that you post of him on TikTok. I personally went in there and made over $1,000 in just 3 days. The game is on easy mode right now. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, $1.5 per 1,000 views that you generate. If you already like this game, you simply have to share your footage of you playing the game on TikTok and they want to pay you money for it. Dave, one of the world's most famous rappers, recently dropped a song and wanted people simply to use the sound of that song on TikTok and paid people $1.5 per 1,000 views that they generated simply by reposting a sound. These aren't some small brands hoping it'd work for free. These are household names with marketing budgets in the millions, specifically looking for clippers. And new campaigns drop constantly. There's hundreds of active campaigns right now. You could join 5 of them and make money from day one. You can get results for all of them, you can get paid for all of them. There's always something you can post, always someone willing to pay you. The top earner on this platform made over $75,000 in the past 3 months. $75,000 posting clips from their phone. TikTok would have maybe paid him $150 for the same exact views. Okay, enough talking. I'm gonna show you exactly how I join a campaign, find the best performing clip, recreate it, and gonna get paid for it. Watch how easy it is. Okay, so the first thing that we do to find a campaign is go to contentrewards.com. On this website, you can literally find all of the hundreds of active campaigns right now. Here is the Call of Duty one. You can see all the active campaigns right here. Choose whichever one that you want. You can filter out for the ones that are the newest, have the highest budget, highest CPMs, whatever. You can literally choose. This one has an $8 CPM, which is actually kind of crazy. Anyway, to make this quick, I've chosen this campaign right here, Samir Clips. He's gonna pay me 50 cents per 1,000 views and he has a budget of 4.8K. Cool. So first thing that I do, I read through the campaign details and its requirements. Here are the best performing clips. Let's say this one has made $32 and had 64,000 views. Okay, this clip is extremely easy to remake. Let me just quickly do that. I already have the video right here. What I do is I copy the link, then I use a tool like either loader.fo to download it, but I have another one that's also really cool, which is 4K video downloader. Boom. What I do next is I go to my editing software. It can be CapCut, it can be Premiere Pro. I open the platform, and by the way, you can literally learn how to use this tool or CapCut within the platform itself. I'm going to replicate that clip, I'm even going to make it a little bit better as well, a bit more clean. I'm just watching the entire clip for context to make sure I understand everything what is going on, even though I'm just going to copy what that guy made. This is good to watch the full clip as well. Like in the beginning, you can just copy what's viral and make money on that basically. But you also have to learn as you're making your videos, you're going to learn why these videos go viral, why these hooks are being used, all that stuff. But that comes later. Like the most important thing is for you to just make a lot of money in the beginning, and you can figure out the rest later. Boom, that's the clip. Let me do the transcript to create the captions. While that's ongoing, let me just find a song already. Boom, I can add some colors. Okay, now we have our transcript ready. Remove any symbols from the transcript. You can use any font. It's more about the clip and the song choice anyway. Put it central. Good. Let me add some shadow to it so it's a bit more readable. Done. Let me add hook on top as well that the clipper had used. Boom, same. Boom, simple, same exact clip. I would have made $30 just from that simple video, but it's just an example of one random campaign. Okay, now the video is done. I would literally just export it, go to this campaign, the content rewards. I would press submit video. After posting it, I would submit the exact link, add the title, boom, submit it. And then after I did submit it, I have to wait for one of the admins to approve it, and then I would get paid. I'm gonna get paid for every 1,000 views that I generate. No invoices, no bullshit, no chasing anyone. It's literally as simple as that. Post your videos and get paid. That's it. That's the whole process. Find a campaign, see what's already working, make your own version of it, post it, and get paid. If you can scroll TikTok for hours a day, you can do this for 30 minutes every single day and make money from it. I want you to really think about this, because your brain is probably doing what mine did, looking for reasons why this can't be real. Let's say you get 1 million views on a $3 CPM campaign. That's $3,000 from one video that took you 15 minutes to make. Let's say you're consistent with this. You're posting every single day, you're learning what works, you get a few videos to go viral every single month, maybe 5 million views across all your clips that month. At $2.5 average CPM, that is $12,500 per month. That's more than most people make working a job. And you just made that posting 30-second clips from your bedroom. This isn't fantasy math. I'm not showing you the best case scenario. Let me tell you about a guy named AJ. AJ heard about content rewards and decided to try it. He had nothing to lose, so he posted his first video. On his first day, AJ made $12. Not life-changing, but it was proof that this system worked. Proof that he wasn't wasting his time. Day 2, he made $100. Day 3, he made $150. And then day 5 happened. He made $1,300. That was his entire month's rent in one day, just from posting clips.
First day, I made a whopping $12, but that was proof that it actually worked. I was like, okay, let me see. And that's just one video. I'm like, let me see. Boom, boom. Second day, I made $100. I'm like, yo, I'm actually making real money off of this. Third day, I made $150, and it kept piling up. Then my 5th day, I made $1,300 US. That's literally my whole rent. I was like, bro, this is serious.
He kept going, 3 or 4 videos a day, nothing fancy, just simple content and consistency. Day 10, he made $10,000. By day 30, AJ made $21,000 simply from posting clips on his phone.
And from that point, I just kept on doubling down, 3 or 4 videos a day. Kept going. In 10 days, I made $10,000 off of WAP Content Rewards. Kept on going. Now, 30 days later, I made over $21,000.
Here's the part that actually hit me when I first heard about AJ's story. AJ was working at H&M, the retail store. You know how much that store was paying him every single year? $19,000. He made more in 1 month on content rewards than he did working for a full year at H&M. Same person, same phone, but a different system. That's the difference between begging for scraps and getting paid for what your attention is actually worth. Now here's where it gets interesting depending on who you are. Let's say you're a complete beginner who's never made any money online. This is the easiest barrier to entry out of any business models in 2026. No skills required, you'll develop them fast. No audience needed, you're literally leveraging already viral content. You're using these influencers, their fame, their existing demand. No waiting period, no approval processes, no begging, nothing. You can sign up today, post your first video tonight and see money coming into your bank account by the end of the week. It's completely free to start, zero risk. You just need some time and your phone. But if you're already a clipper, you're already an editor, and you already make some money from this skill, this is easy mode. You're just stacking another income stream on top of what you're already doing. Same skills, same clips, more platforms paying you, campaigns that most people don't even know exist simply because they are not in the right rooms. The same creators that built their empires on attention, people like Justin Waller, Jack Neal, the biggest podcast hosts, The biggest creators, the biggest streamers in the world, they're now paying you to be a part of their distribution network. You're not begging for scraps anymore. You're part of the machine that makes viral content spread. Whether you're starting from zero, already making thousands a month, this is an unfair advantage either way. The only difference is how fast you scale. If you want to learn how to make people stop scrolling on their phones, want to learn what music goes viral, what hooks go viral, how to literally identify which clips are going to make you hundreds of dollars before even posting them, every single thing I've learned across 400 million views, compressed into one system that you can copy. I teach all of this inside of my own private community. Over 40,000 clippers are already inside learning my exact system and leveraging that, learning from someone who succeeded at this the hard way so you don't have to. So the link to Content Rewards is the first link in the description, and the link to my own private community where I give you all of my own training and coaching is a link below it. I spent 3 years figuring this out. You can start getting paid from day one. What are you waiting for?